Shalom, shalom, Israel. First, giving honor to the Most High and His Son, Yahawashi. Today's class is confidence and stupidity. I do want to apologize ahead of time. We're having some technical issues here, so I won't be able to completely use all of my visual aids that I would like to kind of hammer home what we'll be going into, but we're still gonna bring this word. So go ahead and give me the definition of vanity.
Vanity, excessive pride in or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements.
It's a excessive pride in or admiration in your appearance or achievements. Right. Read the secondary definition.
The quality of being worthless or futile.
Okay. Now, give me the definition of humility.
Humility, a modest or low view of one's own importance.
Okay.
Humbleness.
What did it say?
Humbleness.
Read one more time.
Humbleness.
Okay. What's the secondary definition? Okay. So, this is the thing. When it comes to their pride and it comes to when one thinks of himself more than what he is, we tend to disregard and become real arrogant.
Bring it out.
Things that we think that we know, things that we might have had a small amount of experience in, and then we overestimate our cognitive ability to understand, process, and regurgitate the information, or we feel like we know everything when we haven't experienced everything in this subject or field.
Bring it out.
And then when you are brought to naught by someone or by a situation to display that you have no knowledge in what you think you do, that confidence that you had, that was confidence in your stupidity and arrogance.
Bring it out.
All right? Go ahead and give me Romans 15:4.
The book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4.
Read.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
I said time and time again that this is our manual. This is our blueprint on how we can live our life, how we can avoid a lot of the heartache and pain and the confusion and all of the wiles and cares of the world, brother, is seeking to destroy us. This is how we get around that. Read.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
That we might have hope, that we continue to lean on the Lord and continue to follow in the footsteps of Christ, right? So, go to Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and start at verse 14, and we get there with you. Read it when you get there, bro.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Read.
I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of the spirit.
See, even in this dispensation of time, man, the works that we're putting in, whether we call ourselves in the truth or whether we are in the world, a lot of the work that we're putting in is work to be seen, is work to be acknowledged, is work to be to be admired, is work to basically put yourself on a pedestal and take Christ out of all of it.
Bring it out.
Facts.
We are not doing things because this is how we should be doing it. We're doing it so we can receive recognition. We're doing it so we can receive a title. We're doing it so we can receive a name, a standing. A lot of us in the truth now, that when we get into the truth, we ain't have no shine on our name in the world. You wasn't that man's in the street. You wasn't that man's in the city. You wasn't that man, the man's in your neighborhood. But when you come into the truth and you get your chest puffed up, then you feel like you're somebody. You feel like you know something. You feel like you got it all figured out, and you don't.
Bring it out.
Teach.
Confidence and stupidity, and which leads you to get blood on your hands for guiding the people around you. right into the hands of destruction.
That's right.
For our brothers and sisters that are still catering to the world, you put your admiration into all of these movie stars, these rappers, these singers, all of these people in the entertainment industry, and these people don't even know a damn thing.
That's right.
Bring it out.
One of the videos I was gonna go into was one of the head honchos for our sisters right now in leading them to destruction, Lotto, talking about I don't eat beef, I eat Wagyu. Well, what is Wagyu?
Bring it out.
Yeah, I don't do no cheat meal. It's $1,000 steaks. Well, baby, what you eating is fat, because that's what Wagyu is. It's 90% fat.
Bring it out.
So you spending $1,000 on fat to destroy yourself.
Bring it out.
Confidence and stupidity. You just want to flex on somebody because you got a check.
Bring it out.
But these are the role models. These are the people that our brothers and sisters have admiration for, that our sisters have admiration for, and our brothers lust after.
Teach.
Confidence and stupidity. Jeremiah 10 and verse 14. Let me get that with you, man. Too far. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 14. Every man is brutish in his knowledge.
Every man and every woman is brutish in their knowledge. Read.
Every founder is confounded by the graven image.
By what?
By the graven image.
That graven image, man. We create that image.
Teach.
By putting that person on that pedestal. We create that image. When we stand in the mirror, we try to set ourselves up to be someone to be admired. When we don't do it for Christ, we do it for the admiration. We do it for the clout.
Bring it out.
We create these graven images for ourselves that we bow down and we pray to. That we light incense to.
Bring
that
it
we
out.
Sacrifice unto. Your time,
Bring it out.
your relationships, your mental, your knowledge. You sacrifice all of these things unto that graven image.
That's right.
That confidence in stupidity. Not knowing, and some of us willingly know, killing ourselves. Read.
For his molten image is falsehood.
For his what?
His molten image is falsehood.
Read.
And there is no breath in them.
Read.
They are vanity.
They are what?
They are vanity.
They are what?
They are vanity.
Read.
And the work of errors.
And the what?
The work of
Bro,
errors.
you see the errors. We clocking the errors every day. Day in and day out, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. All you gotta do is pick up your phone. All you gotta do is go on the computer. All you gotta do is look at social media. It's error after error after error after error.
Bring it out.
I gotta chase that bag. I gotta get that bread.
Teach.
Nah. I need to be number one in the city. My name got a ring. This is where we're being pushed to. This is that confidence and stupidity. I'm gonna drop my low. I dare a nigga to pull up.
Bring it out.
6 o'clock news, you dead.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna go to the ops hood, man. I'm a live stream. They ain't gonna pull up. 12 o'clock news, dead.
Teach.
Bring it out.
Confidence and stupidity. Read.
In the time of their visitation, they shall perish.
They shall what?
They shall perish.
Read.
The portion of Jacob is not like them.
The what?
The portion of Jacob is not like them.
Portion of Jacob, the ones that are going to be following after Christ, the ones that are going to be seeking the light, the ones that are going to be moving in the light. Read.
For he is the former of all things,
Read.
and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name.
See, man, it's time for us to really look at what we're doing. Look at what's going on around us, and we need to start moving to change the narrative.
That's right.
Change the look, to change the outlook. We have to get out of the mud, man.
That's right.
Our mind is cluttered up. It's swampy. Because we have confidence in the stupidity of the things before us. the things that were shown before us have not gotten us anywhere.
Bring
We're
it out.
still moving in the same. So we a dog chasing the tail, we the hamster in the wheel, just running around. There's no elevation. There's no increase in knowledge. There's only increase in sorrows. There's only increase in sadness.
Bring it out.
There's only increase in lack of knowledge.
Teach.
There's an increase in arrogance. There's an increase in wantingness. An increase in negativity and decrease in positivity. The confidence in stupidity. Titus 1 and 10. Let me get there with you. Go ahead and read that up.
Titus, chapter 1 and verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and
They
deceivers.
say there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers. Read.
Especially they of the circumcision.
Whoa, what did he say, man?
Especially they of the
He
circumcision.
say, especially they of the circumcision. Now, a lot of our brothers and sisters, again, the ones that claim that they're in the truth,
Bring
the
it
ones
out.
that are so-called pushing the knowledge of Christ, what do you have to show for it? What can we definitively show and prove that has improved the nation
Bring it out.
as a whole?
Mm.
There's a lot of vain talking. There's a lot of deceit in the doctrine of Christ.
Bring it out.
Confidence in stupidity. We have taken on this persona of rah-rah and war and I'm a man's man and this, that, and the third, but ain't nobody trying to be like Christ.
Bring it out.
100.
Nobody is trying to show the way. Everybody want to be the symbol.
That's right.
Everybody want to be in the forefront. You want to be the head honcho where the only way to get to Christ is through you.
Bring it out.
Nigga, please.
Teach.
That's not how the Bible works. That's not the message that Christ is pushing. But yet, this is the doctrine that is running rampant. This is the spirit that's taking hold. This is why when you go on the street corners, you got to set yourself up with defenses, because it's not aggression out of you bringing out the word. It's aggression that you out here antagonizing demons. You're projecting your darkness, and then somebody is feeling the same thing. Because when it goes to the everybody is really preaching Christ, everybody is preaching, you're gonna be in my in my kind of field.
Bring it out.
You're gonna be kissing and licking my boots.
Teach.
I could have swore, you know what I mean, Christ was a servant, right?
That's right. Teach. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna check to make sure you good, right? Before anything, right? He gonna wash your feet, right?
Bring it out.
Right? But you trying to get your boots kissed on.
Bring it out. Make them think, God.
Confidence in stupidity. Read.
Whose mouths must be stopped.
What?
Whose mouths must be stopped.
Read.
Who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they are not.
Read.
For filthy lucre's sake.
For what?
For filthy lucre's sake.
For your own vain gains. For your own standing. For your own acknowledgement. This is what's going on. And not just in the quote-unquote truth. This is what you see being plastered on the TV, being plastered on your phone, being plastered throughout social media.
Bring it out.
Oh, you think that rapper you're listening to, that's all his jewelry, huh? Oh, you don't know that that's loan, right?
Teach.
You You don't realize that contract that he signed, he not getting no money. that knot in his pocket, that was an advance. He got to pay that back in sales.
Bring it out.
Make them think God.
That bag he chasing, he forever on that hamster wheel because somebody has a controlling interest in his company, which is him. They pay for their studio time. They got the royalties, buddy. But yeah, this the move. This is where everybody running to. Then you want to be hard and stun on your ops. Get your chain snatched. You already don't own it, so what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Give me Ecclesiastes 2:10, bro. Let's go back. Book of Ecclesiastes 2:10. Read it when you get there.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 10. And whatsoever mine eyes desired.
Holla. Read it again.
And whatsoever mine eyes desired.
And whatsoever mine eyes desire. Read.
I kept not from them.
What happened?
I kept not from them.
See, we're still living in this dispensation of time with this thought process. I see it, I like it, I buy it, I own it.
That's right.
Teach.
It's facts.
I see it, I like it, I copy it, and I do it. I see everybody else going to get the BBLs and the lip jobs and the chest implants and all of these things and the facial reconstructions and the washing of the skin.
Bring it out.
The changing of the hair.
Bring it out.
What picture of beauty you trying to seek, sis?
Man, bring it out.
Teach.
I thought the Lord made no mistakes in the creation.
Ain't that right?
Confidence and stupidity.
Teach.
This is what the men like, but yet the men will tell you I like my women natural.
Man.
That's right.
Facts.
You got all of this makeup caked up on your face, not realizing that it is all a disguise.
That's right.
Teach.
No, it's not real.
Makeup, bro. If you look, it is literally a mask. Then the sisters wanna say, yeah, my man can't be fake. I don't like no fake man, so if he wearing fake jewelry, I can't do that. Sis, your hair fake, your
Bring it
makeup
out.
fake, your eyelashes fake, your eyebrows fake. The height that you at is fake.
Bring it out.
The body that you got is fake.
Man.
The voice that you speaking in is fake. You don't talk like that.
I need a real man.
The mind that you using right now to think is fake. That ain't how you really feel.
Bring it out. Preach out.
Confidence and stupidity.
Bring it out. Hey, bring it out.
Read.
I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor.
Say, I withheld my heart not from these things.
Man.
Because this is what makes you feel good. Versus doing what you should be doing. The right thing ain't gonna always feel good.
Bring it out.
But it's what needs to be done.
Man.
The things that you don't need are the things that are so enticing, or the things that taste so good, or the things that feel so good, or the things that are so appealing.
Bring it out.
Facts.
Teach.
That gives you that false sense of vibrato, that false sense of security.
Big facts.
That gives you that arrogance. Just because you went down to the beauty store and got you a couple packs of that Indian Remy, now you feel like you can get and have any man that the man that you get gotta make 6 figures. That the man you get, he can't work no 9 to 5. He got to be out there in the streets. Because that's the thing that's being promoted, right?
That's right.
And on the flip side, the brother don't want to have no honest day of work, don't want to have no actual skills, don't want to generate any wealth the right way, where you don't have to look over your shoulder, you don't have to worry about going outside and then the ops gunning you down.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
Having to worry about putting the people that you interact with in danger because of the decisions that you making. I'm trying to be known in these streets. They know I'm the op stopper. And you get your ticket punched.
Man.
Cause you trying to front on Instagram Live. I'm in the hood. And somebody figured out that building you buy. Oh yeah, I done been over there before. I know exactly where you on the corner of so and so. Let's pull up.
It's sad. It's fact.
6 o'clock news.
Yeah.
Dead. I ain't never had it, so I'm trying to stunt. Stolen. Because somebody is hungrier than you.
Man.
That's right.
Read, bro.
And this was my portion of all my labor. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought,
On all the works that my hand hath wrought. Read.
and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, all was vanity.
What did it say, bro?
All was vanity.
No, man, not my chain.
All was vanity.
Man, no, not the Indian Remy.
All was vanity.
Man, not the French tip toes.
All was vanity.
Read.
And vexation
And
of
what?
spirit. And vexation of spirit.
Bro, we gotta change.
That's right.
We gotta change. The monetary gain and the monetary aspects of the world, bro, is continuing to keep our people down because that's the thing being pushed in front of us. That's the narrative that we're following after.
100.
That what the Lord has set for you, has made for you, it ain't enough.
Bring it out.
Really? I'm a man in a woman's body though.
My goodness.
No, that's sad.
My.
Where you get that from? I'm a woman in a man's body. Nah, bro. You got 5 o'clock shadow partner. You who you supposed to be.
Man,
Teach.
bro. Bring it out.
100.
Vexation of the mind.
Teach.
Confusion of the mind. These are the things that we cling on to because these are the things put in the forefront of.
That's right.
Versus picking this up and seeing your way out. Give me Jeremiah 18. Read when you get there, bro.
Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 11.
Bring it out.
Now therefore go to speak to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I frame evil against you.
This is what you want, right? You want the shine, you want the glitz and the glam, you want your name to ring, you want that status, you want all of these things, right? Well, the Lord gonna give you what you want.
That's right.
But it's really what you want.
Bring it out. Make it
Read.
think.
And devise a device against you. Return ye now everyone from his evil way.
It say return you from the evil way, from the thought process, from the actions. Read.
And make your ways and your doings good.
And make your ways and your doings good. Your way that you move, the way that you speak, the way that you think, the way that you interact, the way that you carry yourself. Make these things good unto the sight of the Lord. And the only way to do that is through the footsteps of Christ.
Bring it out.
Through the thought process of Christ.
That's
Through
right.
the speaking and teaching of Christ.
Bring it out.
No other way.
That's the only way to gain that assurity and that pure confidence.
That's right.
Facts.
That's the only way to have that without being arrogant, because Christ is going to give you humility.
Bring it out.
The
Bring it out.
man, I wish I had this visual aid, bro, but there has been studies where we've taken students and they take tests, right? The students that are extremely arrogant, extremely confident in what that they have and how that they executed this test, versus the students that have humility and aren't overestimating themselves. Who you think did better on these tests?
Bring it out.
The ones that's boasting themselves, that know it all, or the ones that understand there's room for improvement?
Bring it out.
Confidence and stupidity. You know that you didn't ace this thing, but you ain't never studied on the subject a day in your life.
Make them think.
You ain't never put into action the teachings of these things to actually have experience, first-hand experience, and how to deal with it.
Teach.
But yet you aced it. This is the type of spirit that is creating for our people, man, when we follow after these narratives, when we follow after these doctrines that don't have Christ in them. Read it out.
And they said, there is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices.
So we will what?
Walk after our own devices.
Read.
And we will, everyone, do the imagination of his evil heart.
See, this is why you have confidence and stupidity, because the forefront that's being pushed on you, the imagery and the know-it-all that's being put in front of you is do what you want.
Yes, sir.
Do what makes you feel good.
That's right. Bring it out.
You only live once. YOLO. You're only young for so long.
Bring it out.
Yes. But that don't mean make decisions that are going to increase the likelihood of you not being around. Mentally or physically.
Teach.
See, the Lord gave you a mind. That mind wasn't just for you to fabricate any and everything. It was made for you to critically think what are the best options within the parameters that the Lord has given us. He gave us these things not just to, you know what I'm saying, give us structure, but also to give us a surety, to give us safety, to give us peace, to give us happiness, to
Bring
give
it
us
out.
joy.
That's
Bring it
right.
out.
Just because this particular action or these particular things brings joy to your flesh, what you think it's doing to your spirit?
Bring it out.
What you think it's doing to your mental? If the Lord gave you a strict diet or a strict commandment on how to do this, think why.
Teach.
What are the adverse effects of me doing the thing that gives my flesh the pleasure?
Bring it out.
What is it doing to my mental? What is it doing to my spirit? How is it making me interact with the people around me? How am I looking? How am I moving? How am I thinking? How am I speaking? Confidence in stupidity. If your mother told you, don't touch the stove, and you touch the stove anyway, is she at fault?
Teach.
She gave you the direction. She told you it was hot. You just had to go and do it anyway, right?
Bring it out.
So you're going to take that out on her, or you're going to take accountability for your own action.
Bring it out.
Don't get mad when you're shown and made to be stupid. When the Lord gave you all of the tools you need for knowledge, for wisdom, for intelligence. Give me Proverbs 13 and 10. Let me get there with you. Read that out.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 10. Only by pride cometh contention,
They say, only by pride cometh that contention. Read.
but with the well-advised is wisdom.
They say, but with the well-advised is wisdom. You
Facts.
gain that wisdom through the implementation of the knowledge.
That's right.
Because now you can see how these things work. Now you have first-hand experience on how this goes. That's what builds wisdom. That's what gives you the upper hand, the advantages over somebody who's confident in their stupidity.
Bring it on.
Over somebody who's seen it that one time but never did it for the last 2 years, but they seen it done. Oh, it's easy. I can do that. That's like me being a novice jumping in on a chessboard of master chess players and being like, oh yeah, nah, bro, you about to get swept.
Bring it out.
Bro, they've thought 30, 40, 60 moves ahead before I even sat down at the table.
Teach.
Come on, bro.
Bring that out.
And then guess what? They still have it in their mind that they have room for improvement because they don't know every move on the board.
That's right.
Confidence and stupidity, bro, is destruction for your mind, it's destruction for your body, it's destruction for your spirit.
Teach.
Read.
Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished.
Read it one more time, bro.
Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished.
How many rappers you know with an actual plan? Or is it just get the new Lambo, get the Scat Pack, get the chains, get the houses? Who investing? Who's trying to build generational wealth for their children, for their family?
Bring it out.
Who's trying to set that precedent and be the one to show, hey, bro, we all ain't gotta be ghetto lifestyle living.
Teach.
We all ain't gotta be sitting there with our hand out asking and begging. Because again, that's the narrative that's being pushed. Our young brothers and sisters never seen this amount of money a day in their life, and they put it in your hand and you destroying yourself, racking up all kind of debt, creating all kind of enemies.
Bring it on.
All for that monetary gain, all for the lack of knowledge, all for their confidence in stupidity. Ain't never touched $1 million a day in your life. The first thing you think of, I gotta go get this Scat Pack. I'm trying to stun on the hood. I'm on the come up. Yes, sir. They gonna be hating when I pull up in the hood. That's the wrong place you need to go to, buddy.
Big facts.
You wasn't the only one that stomach was touching their back.
Bring it out.
Teach.
Yeah, man, I got this bread, but I ain't gonna never leave the hood. That's where you're gonna die.
Bring it out.
That's where you're never going to escape from. Confidence in stupid. Ain't nobody gonna run up on me. I am the streets. This time on 12 o'clock news, dead.
Teach.
It's a fact.
Bring it on.
Justine.
Breaking news. Rapper found dead in parking lot.
Man. Shot 30, 40, 50 times.
Read, bro.
But he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
Say he that gathers by labor shall increase, not just with the monetary gain, but you increase in knowledge, man.
That's right.
When you have the proper guidance, the proper teachers showing you how to operate, showing you how to move, showing you where to use this, that's a gain in wealth. Not everything is the coins, is the chocho, is the bread. This knowledge you can pass on to the next generation.
Teach.
What could be more advantageous than your child having a better position than what you did? Their child having a better position than what they did. That's why you have to pay it forward. Give me Ecclesiastes. Let's go back. 4 and 1. Let me get there with you, bro. Ecclesiastes 4 and 1. Read that when you get there, bro.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 1. So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed. And they had no comforter.
And they what?
Had no comforter.
And they what?
Had no comforter.
So you think that these so-called actors and entertainers have the comforter?
Bring it out.
You think Christ is the first thing on their mind? Or is it them being quote-unquote idols to lead you down the same path of confusion
Bring it out.
with the oppression of wealth and power?
Make them think.
A lot of these folks don't even own themselves.
Teach. Bring that out.
Corporate puppets. Company mannequins.
Bro. Bring it out.
This is what they're force feeding us. And we eating it up. Read.
And on the side of their oppressors there was power, but they had no comforter.
But they had no comforter. Christ was not by their side. Read.
Wherefore I praise the dead, which are already dead, more than the living which are yet alive.
Read.
Yea, better is he than both they, which hath not yet been, who hath not seen the evil work that is done under the sun.
Read.
Again, I considered all travail, and every right work, that for this a man is envied of his neighbor. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit.
I'm telling you, bro, all of these things, bro, are vanity and vexation of spirit. If Christ is not at the forefront of these things, that you don't have a focus on. Your focus is on that monetary gain. Your focus is on that your name. Your focus is on that position. Your focus is on that status. Your focus is on all of these fleshly and outwardly things versus the inwardly.
Bring it out.
Envying of the neighbor because the neighbor got the new riding lawnmower. You know what I mean? Yeah. He had an HOA.
Teach.
Man.
Envying the entertainers because they got the end with the new brands, with your Balenciagas and your Balmain and your Gucci and your Louis and your Fendi.
Half that stuff ugly anyway.
Teach.
Balenciaga put out a new shoe every other 6-7 months, and each shoe looked like Skechers.
Bring it out. Teach.
100.
Bro.
No sketches looking. Boy.
My goodness.
You got a 9-inch thick salami heel
Bro.
walking around in expensive clown shoes, all because they got Balenciaga. You would never bought them shoes a day in your life if you didn't see the name Balenciaga on them.
That's
Teach.
Clown world.
man.
Brothers and sisters out here fighting and robbing to get some Sonic shoes.
Bro.
Bring it out.
My goodness.
This is what we dealing with, bro.
Bring it
Getting the
out.
coins knocked out of you for some fun.
Facts.
Bring it out.
This is what we fight for, bro.
It's
And
so
it
true.
shouldn't be this funny, but this is what we're dealing with. This is what we see. This is what we are literally seeing. Knowing damn well, if the name attached to it wasn't that name, that brand would not be bought.
That's right.
That's facts.
If you look at Balenciaga and you look at Skechers, same shoe.
Oh.
Bro.
Same shoe.
Teach.
Read, bro.
The fool foldeth his hands together and eateth his own flesh.
Read that part again, bro.
The fool foldeth his hands together and eateth his own flesh.
I got the new Balenci's, bro.
How?
Who gonna check my swag?
You need
Then transitioning into the feminization of the men, where they got your high paid entertainers walking around in rompers, skirts,
to. Wow.
dresses, lace. What man you know wear lace?
Teach.
My goodness.
That boy walked in the store, give me the Prince 300. I want that whole rack.
My goodness.
Fishnet.
Read verse 5 again, bro.
The fool flesh.
I'm gonna kill him with this swag.
Bring it out.
Teach.
Read.
Better is an handful with quietness than both the hands full with travail and sensation of spirit.
I don't eat no
Bring
cheap
that
beef.
out.
I eat that $1,000 steak.
Bring it out.
You should just shut up.
Man.
Teach.
You should just shut up. I don't eat beef. I eat ragu. What? This is your king.
Sad.
Bring it out.
These are the idols that you worship. These are the ones that you want to be like. These are the ones you try to cater your life and image to. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Jeremiah, let's go back. 18 and 13. Let me get there with you, bro. Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 13. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, ask ye now among the heathen, who hath heard such things? The virgin of Israel hath done a very horrible thing. Will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field? Or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? Because my people hath forgotten me.
They what?
My people hath forgotten me.
Read.
They have burnt incense to vanity, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths.
They have caused them to stumble in their ways from following Christ. I gotta get that BBL, man. This is what's got social media on crazy. I gotta go. I gotta go see Dr. Miami. Ask yourself, sis, has any of the other sisters that went to Dr. Miami, are they benefiting right now?
Bring it out.
Or are they used, abused, and and depressed.
Bring that out.
Bring it out.
And be honest about it.
Because the first thing you're doing is advertising that this is all you can eat right here.
Man.
Teach.
Ain't no modesty, no humility.
At all.
You're confident that BBL gonna land you a man. Stupid.
Bring it out.
Oh, you thought he was gonna try to wipe that up, huh? Recreational use only.
Facts.
Bring it
Teach,
out.
bro.
Why?
Then you're asked, what? If a man is providing all of these things, what can you provide? I got that WAP. Recreational use only.
Bring it out. Teach.
So sad.
Dun, dun, dun. Bro.
Confidence in stupidity.
Big facts.
So you just expect the man to pay you to be his headache.
Man.
He going out battling the world for 12, 16, 18 hours a day and come home and you expect him to have another match?
Teach. Break it out.
Stupid. Read, bro.
To walk in paths in a way not cast up.
This has a hold on our brothers and sisters viciously.
Teach.
Because social media is basically catered to your destruction. It gives you what you want. It gives you the fulfillment of the lust of the flesh 24/7. 7 days a week. 365 or however you want to put it. It's year round, baby, no breaks. It's giving you all of the imagery of what the social standards of beauty is. It's giving you all of the imagery of what a quote unquote man should be, or a real nigga, or whatever. Whatever you're looking for, you can find it.
Bring it out.
All you gotta do is type it in the search bar.
It's a fact.
Straying from the path. Because again, you asking for it, Christ gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna make it known for you. And once that happens, it's on you to make that decision. It's just really what you want.
Bring it out.
Because pretty soon you're gonna be coming back crying and on bending knee, Lord, change me, fix me.
That's right.
Or you just gonna be arrogant and confident in your stupidity and don't change.
Bring it out.
Sorry.
Because you don't want to ask for help. Because you don't want to ask for change. Because you feel like there is no out. And that ain't how the power works. Isaiah 59:1. Read that, bro.
Isaiah chapter 59 verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ears heavy, that it cannot hear.
See, you have to repent, man. You have to wholeheartedly come to the Lord and be like, I can't do it no more. These images that they giving me, these graven images I'm creating for myself, these gods I'm erecting, these incense that I'm burning, these sacrifices that I'm sending to you, it's for no avail.
Teach.
I am still at square one or worse. You in the negatives. There's no progression without the Lord, bro. Nobody, no man, no other entity, no other thing out there can give you the surety like Christ can, bro.
That's
Bring it out.
Read.
But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Because you have created your own entities. You erected these gods with your mind. You
Teach.
created your own images, these graven images that you pray to, these graven images that you worship, these things that you're sacrificing your children unto.
Bring it out.
Man, that's a big one.
Because who do you think that they're watching? Yes, they got social media, but who can they go run and talk to? Who can they physically put their hands on?
Now, make them think.
Who do they see when their TV turn off? Who do they see when their phone is off? You. So what type of example are you setting? What type of mind are you creating for that little one? Because they are sponges.
That's right.
Extra super absorbent. They're gonna soak all of that up.
Teach.
And without you putting Christ in their life, they're not going to know how to navigate these things when they get out by themselves. When they go out to the schools, when they go outside and meet and interact with other children, because they also learn from the other children around them.
That's a fact.
Bring it out.
So if the house that their child is coming from ain't right, the house that your child coming from ain't right, the house that the other children coming from ain't right, it's just going to be a whole group of ain't right children.
Bring it out.
Who turn into ain't right teenagers, and eventually, if Lord willing, if they lights don't get put out, turn into ain't right adults.
Bring it out.
Who are essentially, because no maturity has happened here.
Bring it out.
No correct problem solving has happened here. Nobody has to navigate their emotions. It's all reaction. No thought process, no pragmatic thinking, no nothing. This is what their confidence and stupidity breeds. More stupidity,
That's right.
more ignorance, more incompetence. Read.
And your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. For your hands are defiled with blood.
That what, bro?
Your hands are defiled with blood,
Read.
and your fingers with iniquities. Your lips have spoken lies.
Ooh, read that part again.
Your lips have spoken lies.
Read.
Your tongue hath murdered perverseness.
Read.
None calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They trust in vanity and speak lies.
One more time, bro.
They trust in vanity and speak lies.
Read.
They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity.
Me.
Read, Doc.
How many Twitter posts and Facebook posts you've seen that has destroyed relationships? How many podcasts and quote unquote influencers have destroyed relationships
Teach.
off of their moronic teachings?
Bring that out.
Say that word for me, bro.
Off of their moronic teachings.
Man. Spell it.
If he ain't spending $500 on the first date, he gotta go, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Bring it out.
It's there. We see it.
Facts.
I'm just calling it out.
Facts.
Confidence and stupidity. Give me Proverbs 6 and 16. Read it when you get there, bro.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift to running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and him that soweth discord amongst the brethren.
All of that is confidence in stupidity. Because literally, all of these things is what you're being forced with. Proud. Proud. Proud.
Bring it out.
Whores and whoremongers.
Bring it out.
Out.
It's fat.
Teach.
Man.
Proud. Bro, you can't make this up.
Can't.
Proud, bro, to community cat.
Mm.
Hey,
And vice versa. I mean, the men don't get no pass either.
bro.
If anything, it's glorified more on the man side.
That's right.
That's the only way for you to be a man.
Teach.
If you ain't got more than one, then you ain't doing it right. Whoa.
Bring it out.
Moronic teaching.
This is what we see. This is what our children see. This is the narrative being pushed. Sisters, not even 15 and already got 15 bodies. How?
Bring it out.
How?
No, sir.
That's deep.
Teach.
That's sad.
But you expect to be treated wholesome. But you're not even treating yourself wholesome. The way that you advertise yourself is the way you will be treated.
Bring it out.
That's right.
Sexy Red got you out here talking about whatever, and you just move around in that same fashion. How you think you gonna be treated?
Bring
But
it
he
out.
said it the best, bro. Y'all out here acting like pirates.
Man,
Facts.
you was the bro.
The woman is the man, and the man is the woman. The switch up. Confidence is stupidity, man.
Big facts.
These are the role models. Again, these are the idols. These are the people that are being pushed to the forefront. So you have no choice but to hear it. You have no choice but to see it. The generations to come will never know what actual marriage and the sanctity of union is if everybody and their mama just out here trying to get their rocks off.
Bring it out.
That's right.
How you gonna be upset with quote unquote a broke BD, and these are the men of your choosing?
Teach.
And vice versa. She, Tatiana, this is a woman of your choosing. You chose to lay down with her. You chose to release.
That's right.
You gotta take accountability across the board. Confidence in stupidity.
Yes, sir. That's facts.
But these are the things that the Lord hate, bro. That proud look, that lying tongue, Those hands that shed innocent blood.
Bring it up.
You are that first role model for the little ones around you.
That's right.
So if you're their role model, they should be seeing Christ,
That's right.
who in turn is their role model.
That's right.
Bring it up.
That's the projection.
Jeremiah, man, let's go back. 18 and verse 16. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 18 and verse 16. To make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing.
In fact, jump up to 15. Let's reread that.
Verse 15. Because my people have forgotten me.
There we go. Read.
They have burnt incense to vanities, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths, to walk in paths in a way not cast up,
Read.
to make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing.
See, we are in a terrible state. We are in a state of desolation right now. And it's up here.
That's right.
That's right.
And it's spiritually
That's right.
desolate. To teach, to get us to where we need to go, to have us think the way that we need us to be exactly who we need to be according to the Lord, bro. We're desolate. It told you we have forgotten him. We've replaced him with our own gods. We've replaced him with our own graven images. We've replaced him with our own wicked imaginations. We have become desolate. Read.
Everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and wag his head.
What you see? What you see? What do you see? Is this not what's going on right now? Right now, in this dispensation of time, we still dealing with this. As well as being at the forefront of pushing it. Because we're used as those corporate mannequins, as those company puppets, to push it in the urban communities. Because the classified minority is actually the majority.
That's right.
Teach.
Ain't that fun?
If you wanted to go world round, you wanted to go global, international, you're going to have a hand in it. Confidence and stupidity, man. Read.
I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back and not the face in the day of their calamity.
Until we apply that eyesight, bro, we are going to be in a perpetual state of delusion, sadness, and depression. Because for some of us, we have to see it to believe it.
Bring it out.
But right now, you visually impaired. You need that Visine clear eye. Confidence and stupidity. Even in the workplace.
Bring it out.
Even in the workplace. Confidence and stupidity.
Bring it out.
All of the knowledge, all of the tools, all of the things that you need should be provided, and most of the time will be provided. The instruction on how to take care of said things and use said things provided. But are you implementing it?
Bring it out.
Hey man, none of these things work, man. Well, ask your coworkers why. Hey man, this broke girl. I don't know what. Ask your coworkers why. I'm supposed to complete my job. Ask your coworkers why. These things are provided for you. If you can't take care of it, how do you expect to use it? Just had to bring some real life situations out for a second. Give me Titus 1:15. Read that, bro.
Titus, chapter 1 and verse 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Man, read that one more time, bro.
Unto the pure, all things are pure.
Man, that's that humble and contrite spirit. Read.
But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure.
Read.
Man. Man. Read.
But even their mind and conscience is defiled.
That's that arrogance.
Teach.
That's that all-knowing of knowing nothing.
Bring it out.
Knowing the unknown of unknowns. Instead of knowing that there are things you won't know.
Bring it out.
So profound.
There are things that you will not and have not yet experienced. We all don't have the same journey, but we all have the same end destination.
That's right.
How you get there is between you and the Lord.
That's right.
Read.
They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him.
Woo! Read it again.
They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him.
Thank you for this award. I want to thank God first. Wait. Man, you talking about what? How you thanking God?
Break it down.
Bring it out.
Teach.
How?
How?
My God.
Slut me out. Oh man, Lord, bro, thank you, God.
Man.
Bro, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop
What
playing with the
scripture is
power,
that?
bro.
No, for real.
God is not in there, not the God. that you
No,
think.
sir.
Not the real one.
Read.
Being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate.
Man, confident in that's madness, bro. That is madness.
Teach.
Blasphemy.
But again, these entertainers are what's used to push this narrative. And we sop it up like biscuits and gravy, bro.
That's right.
Facts.
We sop it up like biscuits and gravy. And pretty soon we all gonna be choking.
Mm.
Just like that Popeye.
Oh.
Dry.
Bring it out.
Dry. Because that's all it's giving. There's no water. The water of life is nowhere to be found. Parched.
Mm.
Dying of asphyxiation.
Wake him up, bro.
Give me Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. We coming to a close. Let me get that with you. 1 Corinthians. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
How can that Spirit of God dwell in you if your mind is defiled, if your thought process is darkened, if your conscience is seared? Because it starts here. And everything else follows that.
That's right. Teach.
defiling the temple and how you speak, defiling the temple and how you walk, defiling the temple and how you operate, defiling the temple. Read.
If any man defileth the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are.
Read.
Let no man deceive himself.
Whoa, read it again, bro.
Let no man deceive himself.
Read.
If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world,
In what world?
in this world,
In this world. Read.
let him become a fool.
What?
Let him become a fool,
Read.
that he may be wise.
See, it's telling you, bro. This world has no wisdom. This world has no wisdom.
Teach.
To be a fool of this world is to be wise with God. Say that again.
That's deep.
To be a fool of this world is to be wise with the power,
Bring it out.
because it shows a separation of the two. It shows where your allegiance and your confidence lie. No longer defiling your temple with the narrative of the world,
That's right.
but being absorbent to the word and the water of the Spirit.
That's right.
Read.
For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God.
It's what, bro?
Is foolishness with God.
Read.
For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own
For
craftiness.
those that feel like they're wise, he taketh them in their own craftiness. How many brothers and sisters, bro, that you know, that you've seen, that you've experienced, came up with the crack shoot plan of something illegal? The crack shoot plan of something diabolical,
Bring it out.
and it blow up in their face.
Bring it out.
Teach.
C4. Dynamite.
Again, man, I wish I had my visual aids, because I was bringing out a classic. Man in Fort Worth decided to rob a liquor store, but want to be Mission Impossible and fall through the roof. Man, classic. Then try to open the door with a dolly.
World's dumbest.
Genius.
Bring it
This
out.
tired sits on the keg, bro, smoke a cigarette till the laws come. Can't make this up.
Bring it out.
He taking them in their craftiness, bro. And fall through the roof not once, but 2 times. Go ahead, bro. Give me James 4:1, man. The book of James, chapter 4, verse 1. Read that when you get there.
James chapter 4 and verse 1. From whence come wars and fighting among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust? That war in your members.
That war in your members, man. It tells you, bro, the spirit and the flesh, they battle. But you can make that battle so much easier by leaning on the spirit. Read.
Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight in war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not.
Because what?
Ye ask not.
Read.
Yea, ask and receive not. Slaki. Yea, ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss.
Because you don't ask through the spirit. You don't ask with a whole heart. You don't ask with the repentance of the spirit. Man, Lord God, if you just get me out of this situation, man, I'll never do it again. 2 weeks later. Oh, Lord, man, I know what I said last week, man, Lord, but if you just save me this one time,
Bring it out.
who you fooling? Who you? I ain't gonna do it.
Teach.
I ain't gonna do it, bro. Oh man, classic. Who you finna try, man? Go ahead, read, bro.
That ye may consume it upon your lust, ye adulterers and adulteresses. Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
There it is again. We just told you that being of the world, man, being wise of this world makes you foolish to the Lord. Being foolish to the world makes you wise to the Lord. It's letting you know it's enmity with the Lord, bro, if you consider yourself wise amongst this world. Confidence in stupidity. That arrogance and pride is a contention, bro. Read.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
Is the what?
Is the enemy of God.
Read.
Do ye think that the scriptures saith in vain? The spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, God resisteth the
He
proud.
do what?
God resisteth the proud,
Read.
but giveth grace unto the humble.
What do what, bro?
But give grace unto the humble.
Read.
Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil.
Do what?
Resist the devil.
Resist that old man. Resist that old woman. Resist the one that seeks to destroy you, man. And a lot of times, guess who that devil is?
Bring it out.
Yourself.
Bring it out.
The
That's
man
right.
in the mirror.
That's
The
a fact.
woman in the mirror. The voice of the Lord is there, but guess what? You put on them Bose headphones, bro, and you block him out. Read.
Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to God,
Come near unto the Lord. Read.
and he will draw nigh to you.
And he will be near unto you. Read.
Cleanse your hands,
Say
ye
do what?
sinners. Cleanse your hands, ye
It
sinners.
say, wash that filth away. Read.
And purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
Read.
Be afflicted, and mourn, and weep.
Being humble, man. Read.
Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up.
Man. Not one time did it say be arrogant. Not one time did it say put your confidence in the ways of the world. Not one time. But that confidence in stupidity, bro, is where our allegiance lies. Is where our power resides.
Bring it out.
Is whom we sacrifice and light incense and unto. That devil, man. Give me 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. Yeah. Read that, bro.
2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not,
That confidence in stupidity. Read.
lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them.
But see, again, we have yet to apply that eye salve, so that image is blurry in our vision. Read.
For we preach not ourselves, but Christ the Lord.
What we preaching, bro?
Christ the Lord.
Read.
And ourselves your servants for Christ's sake.
For whose sake?
For Christ's sake.
Read.
For God, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness.
This is our reasonable service, man. This is our reasonable sacrifice. Us to shine unto the dark, bro. To make a way, to make a path for those that seem to think there is no way.
Bring it out.
We are to be those examples of how to walk, how to speak, how to act, how to operate as Christ.
That's right.
Read.
Hath shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God.
To do what, bro?
to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God
Read.
in the face of Christ.
Bro, what more can I say that the scriptures ain't already said, man? We have to lean on the Lord. We have to wholeheartedly repent. And we have to take up our cross, man, and be that example.
Bring it out.
We have to let go of that pride and that arrogance and the foolishness of the world and become wise through Christ, man, through our Lord. And on that, we say shalom.
Shalom.